Hello, welcome to Guitar Paradiso on Andertons TV. He is Pete.
Hello, and I am not Paul, but he is.
I am Paul.
What are we looking at today?
Today we have some deluxe Mexican Strats.
Deluxe Mexican Strats?
Yeah, indeed. Or a lot of new features. I was going to say all new features. The shape is familiar.
I think I've seen this shape before somewhere. I don't know where it is.
We have a bunch of different ones here.
Yeah.
A lot of new specs on there.
Yeah.
We have a 12-inch radius fingerboard.
Oh.
So it's a lot flatter than a normal Strat. So it just feels a bit more like a modern guitar.
Yeah.
A bit different. It feels a bit different and plays a bit different as well.
Yeah.
We have the 70s style headstock.
Yeah.
We have locking machine heads on there. We have this rather
this
fine,
lovely little cutaway, which they
cutaway,
had in the deluxe versions as well, and the postmodern, and they've sort of started to incorporate that in loads of other guitars as well.
Yeah.
You might see I've got a little battery here, but we'll get onto that in a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
And a little switch here.
Yeah.
Noiseless pickups.
We've got noiseless pickups on there as well. We've got some interesting pickup switching on there. We've got the 2-point tremolo system as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different from the normal sort of vintage style Mexican Strat that you would get. So I'm plugged into the Bass Breaker 15 and we're going to listen to the single coil in the neck position. So that's a noiseless pickup. And then I'm going to press this little switch here and that's going to bring in the bridge pickup as well. So we should hear a little bit more. It goes a little bit sort of out of phasey sounding, but it also adds in a little bit of the top end as well. So let's have a listen to that. Both in. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Nice.
big difference in sound there. And it's going to do that in positions 4 and 5.
Yeah.
So that is the wiring on that guitar.
And on these guitars, there's loads of different colours, which we're just going to bring up as we sort of sit here and go like this. So you've got loads of different colours and loads of different variations. So you have to go online. There is guitars on the Andertons website, which we're going to put the links up to, but we've couldn't really seem to find anything on the Fender website yet. But that might be because we're a little bit early out. Who knows? But anyway, so I've got this is called the Roadhouse Stratocaster in Mystic Blue, and it's got the noiseless pickups. It's got the little thing here, and you can see it's got loads of stickers on the back here. I'm not quite sure. It seems that every time I pick a new guitar, it's just got more stickers on it. I don't know what that is. Is that some...
Yours is compliant with a lot of different
I've got a 9-volt, I've got a num NICE, but I think that might be something to do with this clever switch here, because this is what's different with this guitar is that it's got your S1 switch, as it were, which is a switch here. It's basically an on and off switch. So you got your clean. If you press that in, it bypasses this thing here, and that thing here is like a preamp.
Yeah.
With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 different classic Fender sounds. Was it? Am I getting that correct?
Yeah, I think it's 6.
Is it?
I thought it was 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
Because it just looks like a normal tone control.
Yeah.
So when you turn it, you get 6 clicks.
Yeah.
And when the S2 switch is in, then it sounds like this. I'm plugged into the Victory 44 Sheriff. Sounds like a Fender, doesn't it?
It does.
You know what I mean? You got your 5-position switch where you do your normal Fender thing. When I then take that out, it changes the sound. It's kind of very subtle.
Yeah. Gets louder.
It gets louder.
Seems a bit louder.
Yeah. So let's do it again.
So I'll push the amp a little bit more. And
Yeah.
give
So
you...
let's try to play something. So basically it's a 6-switch kind of preamp thing that just gives you a different sort of tone and a different sort of sound, and if you don't like any of that in there, you just turn it off basically.
Yeah.
So then you got a kind of a normal Strat with your, locking tuners and all the stuff that you so desire, and then the tone down here, which is across the board. There you go.
Cool.
Got a battery.
Nice guitar.
Yeah, good colour. Like the colour. I'm a sucker for good colour.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that's it.
And then I have this guitar.
Oh, you've switched it over. I didn't even notice that.
He's too wrapped up in his own thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I have a humbucker on this guitar. And then again I have the S1 type switching system on this as well, which is a coil tap for the humbucker. So I can go from a bridge pickup sound so single coil. feel it.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
I like it. I like it. It's very good. And again, your maple neck, your rosewood fingerboards. Again, these comes in various different configurations. So some have got maple board, some have got rosewood board,
Locking machine heads,
locking machine head. But like there's various color combinations. So for instance, I really like this. This is the Nashville Telecaster, Deluxe Nashville. It's got the colorway here. It's got a nice flat. Modern kind of feel fingerboard.
Much
you got your locking tuners, but on this one you got 3 noise split pickups, and you've got a 5-way selector switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got your normal sort of Telecaster configuration on these 2 pickups here, but in the middle is where I think it's kind of a little bit matic and a little bit cool and groovy and stuff. They call it like a working man's guitar, because this is a Stratocaster single coil in the middle, so you can get that Strat tone. And again, look the links below, and we try to put all the guitars, colors, and all that stuff when we are playing. But front pickup, probably as you would sound, suspect from a Telecaster. And then I'm gonna.
Oh, that was nice.
It is nice.
That was
cool,
nice.
It is nice.
Lovely.
Cool. So, something of course I've stolen from somewhere on the internet. Sorry, whoever I've taken that from. I've seen somewhere, but it's a lovely chord.
I'm gonna take it off you.
It's like a D minor 9. It's just a different.
It's got like some
you kind of have your normal that, and you can do, and then you can do with that. Put both of these 2 front pickups together and play the same thing. And now the Strat pickup. Probably want to play a little bit more kind of. Or anyway, so that's your Strat pickup.
Yeah,
lovely.
cool.
It's a great addition to a guitar, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's kind of an extra feature.
Yeah, and I think this is the first time the noiseless pickups have appeared on the Mexican
Actually,
range.
that's correct. Now,
Yeah.
and
So I guess you have a couple of choices here. You could be buying like an American guitar, like one of the sort of the lower end,
for the price,
the lower end American guitars,
Yeah.
or you could get a really highly spec Mexican guitar like this with noiseless pickups and
vintage noiseless, isn't it?
vintage
I think,
noiseless.
Yeah. So you're correct. So yeah, you've got the choice of saying, I've got between 700 and 800 pounds to spend.
Yeah.
Do I want to get a high spec,
Mhm.
Mexican, or do I want to get?
Yeah.
Which is, what is it like? We talked about that to someone. It's like 40 miles away or something from each other, those 2 factories.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they can throw them over the fence. Anyway, moving on. 2 back pickups here. Now I'm gonna play a G.
You can throw them over the fence. Is that where the relic came from?
They're probably gonna need to, aren't they? Oh, don't talk about politics. I'm gonna play a D chord. I like this guitar.
Oh, that G chord.
It's
so
a
nice.
good guitar, isn't it?
It is,
It's
yeah.
a good guitar. Anyway, good old telly on the back.
Play some country.
I can't play any country. That's fine. I think I would like to hear this.
Yeah.
Through the Fender with you playing some stuff on it.
Okay.
What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
key change.
Anything can happen, kids. Anything can happen in this room. At the end of the day, last video of the day, it's late, we're tired. When it's raining. So cool. So that sounds great with that as well. So, you know, you've got loads of different specs, guitars, you got, you know, loads to choose from. I think it's a good thing. What you mentioned is that if you've got like 700-800 quid to spend, you want to get a less spec'd American version, or do you want to go for Mexican that's got much more specs and noiseless pickups and all sorts of features. But you know, all the links to these guitars will be below in the description, and you should come in and try them out now. You know, they do a really cool rosewood with like a Daphne blue kind of version of that, which I've been eyeing up a little bit. So who knows what's going to happen? And I don't mind if it's a Mexican guitar if it's nice to play.
Absolutely.
And it sounds good.
Yeah, doesn't bother me.
You know, that's kind of the most important thing, really.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Isn't it? Yeah. So I think that wraps it up, really. The new kind of there's many more. So, and I think there's basses as well. I'm not completely sure, but I think they've done some basses versions as well of these.
Yeah.
So you should and left-handed probably, hopefully, because we do need to look at some left-handed guitars at some point. It'll be fun to see what happened.
It'll be hilarious.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get Eric Gales into play. Okay, guys, so that wraps up the little small overview of some of the new Fender Mexican Deluxe guitars. So the Tele Nashville, the HSS with a split, the Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Roadhouse. And then that one over there is kind of more of a standard kind of a sunburst one. Look at sunburst color, isn't it? It looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, very
nice.
sort of 70s.
Yeah, with more sort of
70s color, black stripes.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's
I
great.
think this is an ash one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think this one. This looks a bit ashy as well, although it doesn't say what spec it is on the website.
It doesn't say what it's on the website.
In terms of the wood. Yeah.
Come and play them. You know, pick the one you like. That's the best way to pick a guitar. My name was Pete.
And I was Paul.
This is Guitar Paradiso, and we'll see you next time on Andertons TV. And please subscribe to the channel for much more fun and games.